the next one, the next saying is la práctica hace al maestro. Maestro. I remember that Seinfeld episode where Elaine was dating someone and you had to call him maestro. Do you remember that? Oh, I love Seinfeld. I mean, it's an old show, but it's quite funny. La práctica hace al maestro. So, práctica means practice. Maestro means teacher, master in some situations. When you master something, you're good at doing something. Maestro. But yeah, that's essentially what this word means. So practice, teacher, master, what does that mean? Let's see. The literal meaning, as I said, I kind of told you about it. So practice makes the master. I was going to say monster, sorry. No, master. Practice makes the master. La práctica means practice. Okay. La práctica. Remember to add the accent mark there because otherwise it sounds like different. It sounds like la practica, and that doesn't sound good. It doesn't matter if you forget to add an accent mark here and there, but if you want to have good grammar in Spanish, keep in mind, all the accent marks. Where do they go, right? And you will always have, if the word needs an accent mark, you only need one accent mark. You don't need more than one in a word. So that's good news. La práctica, practice, hace, comes from the verb hacer, which means to make or to do. In this situation means makes. Al, remember, if you have a el, that becomes al, okay? And el maestro, that's masculine, so that's why you have to say al, okay? Al. You don't say a el maestro, you say al maestro, okay? And that means the master. So let me see if I found an English saying similar to this one. Oh yeah, I found one. So similar to practice makes perfect. Very easy. Practice makes perfect. So you know what this saying means in English. So it's essentially the same thing. We're talking about practice. We're talking about, essentially practicing anything you want to master. It could be a language. It could be playing an instrument. It could be, learning something new, dancing. You want to dance really well, so you need to practice a lot. So that's what this saying is about. So let's look at an example here. Hablemos en español. Hablemos en español. La práctica hace al maestro. Okay, so when you say hablemos en español, that means let's speak in Spanish. So if you want to practice your Spanish, you can say this to, to a Spanish speaker. You don't want to speak in English, only in Spanish. Why? Because you want to practice your Spanish. And you can add to this sentence, la práctica hace al maestro. So that means you're saying to the person, I want to master Spanish. So that's really good. Your practice makes perfect. So that's essentially what you're saying, of course. Hablemos means let's speak or let's talk. So if you want to talk to someone about anything, you can say hablemos. Okay, hablemos. Or vamos a hablar. That's a different way to say it. but hablemos means let's speak. And let me just have here vamos a hablar, so you know the other way to say the same thing. Vamos a hablar. You can say that as well. Vamos a hablar en español. And that means also let's speak in Spanish. Okay, so just remember, you can say vamos a hablar or hablemos, and that means let's speak. In other situations, let's talk. Okay, en español, you know what that means. In Spanish, right? By the way, you don't have to capitalize the first letters of any languages in Spanish. Also, you don't have to capitalize the first letter of days of the week. So lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, domingo, the first letter is lower cap. So that's something interesting to know. In English, you capitalize the first letter when talking about languages, days of the week. In Spanish, you don't. Same with months. You don't have to capitalize the first letter in Spanish. Okay, and then you know, la práctica hace al maestro. Practice makes perfect. Excellent. Remember this one. This one is a really good one. I really like it too.